It is messy. It's not a great day at all, which is unfortunate. But, you know, we don't have a great start to the day. Things will be better, though, toward the end. So that's one thing. Let's go ahead and take a look. Want to check in with some of our weather watchers this morning. Temperatures ranging from the upper 20s to the low 30s. So let's see who that is. Is it the ever faithful Les, who apparently doesn't sleep? Good morning to you, Les. He says it's 32 degrees where he is. Temperature at or a few tenths above freezing, causing freezing rain and a rain mix. Be careful. So that's one of the things that most locations have seen. Freezing rain, sleet, and so icing becomes a real issue today for a number of places. We'll talk about that in a second. First up, though, we want to show you some temperatures here. And you can see that those temps he mentioned, you know, just barely above freezing. Well, I mean, take a look. See, we're 33 degrees in Edison. Same for Central Park, Babylon at 33, the Hamptons at 32. And then we go just under 31 for Greenwich and Sparta, 30 for White Plains, and then upper 20s for Monticello and Poughkeepsie. And so as a result, your vortex satellite radar looks like this, where we are still seeing some sleet and some freezing rain. We definitely are seeing a lot of rain, though, already if you take a look around the city. But if you move out to parts of Long Island, right, the South Shore is seeing the rain right now. But if you head to the North Shore, we are still looking at a lot of sleet out there. So again, ice becomes an issue, right? It takes very little ice to become a problem, and that's really what we're going to see north and west. As we take a look at your FUTURECAST, this is sort of how the morning plays out. So you'll notice that we're seeing some yellows. This is heavy rain. It's not just rain, heavy rain moves through parts of New Jersey, New York City, and Long Island as we head through the morning. So just be mindful of that. And so that gives you ponding on the roadways and not necessarily a great drive, even though we're just dealing with rain. North and west, though, you can see still dealing with mixed precipitation. And this is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. As we continue on to about 6, now we get into your evening commute. We finally start to see things tapering off a bit for some of our northern locations, but just north and west of the city, we are still seeing some of that frozen precip and still seeing rain in the city. Finally gets out of here by about 9 o'clock tonight. That's when we finally clear the area of this system. So when it's all said and done, you could see a coating to an inch of snow potentially in and around the city in this area you see here in gray. Problem is, again, so much rain really kind of washes that away. It's north and west where we could see some of the sticks, so 1 to 4 inches, and then there's a bit of a bullseye here where we could see more than 4 inches of rain. That's before the changeover to rain. And then the problem with the ice accumulation, again, this is still going to be north and west of the city, but we could see up to 1/4 of an inch of ice accumulation from sleet and freezing rain. So a real problem in those areas, especially for any sort of untreated surfaces. So for today, 37 degrees, that's our forecast high. It will feel colder with the wind, but it's a cold rain is the problem. So even though we've got rain in the city, it's a cold rain. It's definitely not a great feeling day. Tonight, we drop down to 29 degrees. So now we'll have some icy spots out there. Tomorrow, 37, sun and some clouds, but we do have a chance for a snow shower. Take a look. Here's a 7-day forecast. Today is tough. The rest of the week at least gets a little bit better.